Found out wife cheated on me with my best friend years ago. Me and my wife used to hang out with my best friend and his family all the time. I mean, whenever we wanted to do something on weekend, they were our go-to people. I knew the guy for years before I met my wife. We were in each other's weddings. I was his best man. We were the first to congratulate each other when our kids were born. There was a real trust between us. So much so that I'd trust him to take my wife back home after some parties while I was at home with the kid. To be clear, these parties were not some crazy gangbangs with strangers, but rather meetups for a few drinks with our common group of friends. I would stay home with our daughter, as the first couple of years my wife took care of her while I was going out, so after our kid was not so dependent on her mother, I had no problem letting my wife have some fun. Somehow, these going outs and rides home became almost a regular thing, but since I knew everyone involved closely and I trusted them, I didn't think much of it. Until one night I was out and she had some drinks with her friend at home. She was sleeping when I came back, and in the morning woke up before her. I went to the other room and our laptop was open. I woke it from sleep mode and her email was open. Top of the message list, I saw an unread message from someone who had the same first name as my friend. I didn't open the message immediately, as I trusted her and didn't want to invade her privacy, but it bugged me. I didn't know any other guy that she knows with the same name, and it doesn't make sense that my friend would write her an email without me knowing it. So I decided to check it out. And I got hit hard by the content of the whole conversation. It was my friend, and they were going back and forth about how they'd like to fuck, and there was a picture of my wife's tits for his pleasure. To be fair, none of the messages indicated that they already fucked. It was kind of dirty chatting and a few pics, but it still pissed me off. So I woke her up, screamed at her, and stormed out of the apartment. I called the guy, we met. He told me that they kissed once when they were drunk and I was already asleep at a New Year's party at our home, and then again on my birthday, again at our home, again when I was sleeping. Apparently that second time his wife caught them, but all of them kept it a secret from me as it only happened these 2 times and it was a mistake and his wife forgave them and shit like this. Sure, a fucking mistake which you follow up with emails about fucking each other's brain out and pictures of tits. I told his wife about the emails, a few awful months followed, we broke up any contact with the guy and his family and somehow managed to fix our relationship. Still, she never admitted to fucking him, and it bothered me, but I didn't have any proof so I left it alone. Fast forward 7 years, we had a second kid, and we were celebrating our 12th marriage anniversary in a nice cottage in the mountains. After kids were asleep, we sat out and enjoyed some drinks and an open conversation when it turned to the guy, and she admitted that she was fucking him for 6 months back then. I was lost. I was angry, hurt, humiliated, but at the same time, I appreciated her honesty. She didn't have to admit it. I did not push her. She just wanted to come clean. And it's been 7 years of a truly great relationship after these events, so I didn't even know how to react. We had a rough time for several months after that. I reached out to the guy, and he confirmed it, so of course I told his wife everything. It took time, but things settled, and now we're back to the great relationship we had before, but even 5 years after her admission, I am writing this post because I honestly can't forget about it. I still feel angry and humiliated, but I also love my wife very much. So that's how I live now, with the knowledge that the woman I love was capable of something so evil, and that fucking sucks.